Hello. To Secretary Nurse Acosta of Secretary of LLBA, to Dr. Adelaida Palma of Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, also to Dr. Dan Earl Juanito from Ateneo, sir, and from my fellow students here at TIP and our friends from the media, officials of the school, TIP. Good morning, good afternoon to all of you. So what we're going to present today is our invention. So this one from last August 2 from the 2013 Regional Inventions Contest and Exhibit. So our invention is entitled the Night Fish Catcher. Next slide, please. So what are the objectives of our project, or our invention? So first, of course, is to attract the night fish using acoustic signals, which was discussed earlier by Dr. Juanito. And after the fish has been attracted by acoustic sound propagated underwater, the fish will be exterminated to control electrocution. So our project is highly available and is very significant when it comes to the ecological balance of Laguna Lake. So, this project can help in the gradual restoration of the ecosystem of the lake by exterminating the parent fish or the night fish that we all know that have been shown earlier. So, second one, it can help save the economic value of Laguna Lake, since if we will decline or decrease the number of night fish in Laguna Lake, we would catch more of the native fishes in Laguna Lake. Next slide, please. So, what is the medium that we are using to attract fish? So, we use sound. Everybody of us know what sound is. So, yung sound, pag propagate siya underwater, there is a certain response. Yung fish magkakaroon siya ng certain response on the sound that is propagated underwater. So I have here a statement from Dr. John Rose, an associate professor of molecular genetics and microbiology. So one of these signals, the sound, reach the brain, the fish interprets them and decides how to react. It is safe to say though that fish are probably attracted to sound, which they associate with food and other friendly fish, while they probably seem away from something that sounds dangerous. So in simplest analogy, we could give that I am fan of rock music, and then my friend is fan of a ballad music. So when the rock music is played, I will be attracted to that music. Unlike hindi naman hilig niya yung rock music. So same goes with fishes, but the difference is, ang perception sa sound is either it will be their predator or their prey. So they will decide on how will they react to the sound. So pag narinig nila yung certain frequency ng sound underwater, it may seem to them na, pwede ko itong kainin. This is a type of, this is a sound that is emitted by a fish smaller than me, or a fish that can be eaten by me. Or kung, di ba, mas mataas yung frequency na binabato ng ibang isda, pwede natin sabihin na, ay, mas malaking isda to, or ito yung predator fish ko, kakainin ako nito, lalayunin ako. So that is the main, that's the main medium that we are using in the attractant. Next slide, please. So we have used several frequencies. So these frequencies will determine, this will also give the selectivity of the fishes on the response to sound, because sabi nga kanina ni Dr. Earl, there will be a problem if we propagate sound underwater, di ba? We have the presence of tilapia, bangus, and tanuli and other fishes that are located in Laguna Lake. So there is a chance na may ma-attract na ibang fishes, and there is a chance na may ibang mag-repel na fishes. So we've looked into other researches that have been done in the US, and we found this. Several studies have shown that fish can determine range of direction of underwater sound at frequencies ranging from 0.1 Hz to 1 kHz, even in the presence of background noise. So in the best that we have designed, we have used different frequencies with the increment of 100 Hz. So that would be 200 Hz. It's 100, 300, 500, 700. And the highest frequency that we have used is the 1 kHz, since we have found out that the maximum frequency range that the fish can hear is 1 kHz. Next slide, please. So if you you just want to see the invention. So the knife fish attractor is a part of the first invention, which is the knife fish catcher. So it is comprised of a circuit that produces sound through a buzzer that is submerged underwater. So there is a buzzer that is located. There is a buzzer that is located inside this cage. So that produces sound through this buzzer. The one that you see. So that produces sound underwater through this buzzer. So this will be a simple presentation of what will happen once this device is nailagay siya or it has been deployed in the lake. Next. So there is a buzzer. It will produce sound. Next. Once it produces sound underwater, it will attract the knife fish. That is simple animation of what we intend to do with the knife fish. So once the knife fish has entered this cage, as you can see, the mechanism of the fish entrance is a one-way door wherein it can enter, but it cannot go out of the fish cage. So that will ensure us that even if we cannot exterminate the knife fish, we have contained it in a certain cage. So once it is attracted, next slide please. There comes our second circuit, which is called the knife fish exterminator. So knife fish exterminator is a circuit that produces high voltage through electrodes submerged underwater. So as you can see, there are two probes here. This will produce high voltage underwater that will exterminate the knife fish. So a simple animation will explain that. As you can see, the two lines there, that are the probes. And then it will once the switch here is clicked, then this will produce high voltage. But one of the safety features of this product or this invention is that it only produces voltage inside this cage. So if you are the user, you will not be, may I say, electrocuted on the water even if you're here. So I will also say that this device is user-friendly. So, we have a device for the parent fish. Meron pa tayong isang problem, which are the eggs. If we intend to kill the parent fish, why not try to kill the eggs? So, next slide please. So, what to do with the eggs? So, adult the knife fish eggs through exposure to certain magnetic field level. So, for those who doesn't know what adult means to rotten, or sa Tagalog, bubuhay yung itlog, or to stop embryonic development. So, what is the significance of this invention? Adding the eggs would help control the growth of the knife fish population. As presented earlier, Dr. Palma and Secretary Acosta told that the knife fish can lay 20,000 eggs a year. So, as a research, in another study, embryos of rainbow trout is a freshwater fish also, and brown trout exhibited a sense of direction both in naturally and artificially created leaf fields. So we have also designed our experiment basing this one with 0.5, 1, 2, and 4 microtesla horizontal leaf fields superimposed on the geomagnetic field where they're compared in orientation in the Earth's leaf field. Next slide, please. So, sabi ni Dr. Palma and Secretary Acosta, the knife fish eggs can be found on bamboo poles. So, we have designed our invention like that, na pwede natin siyang ilagay sa poles. Pwede natin siyang isuksok, or as innovation or as improvement, we are making this pwede siyang parang ikapit sa bamboo poles, so that will add the eggs. But BIFAR has already used electricity. electricity, so we are using magnetic field. We have used a low power magnetic field, so it will not affect other eggs or other organisms that are living in the lake. But with further research, we can determine what level of magnetic field would fast adult the knifefish eggs. And that ends our presentation.